matters that that one time my father wanted to know what was under that pool skirt. It matters. It matters. And the way I figured that lesson out was, you know, I've interviewed so many people, and every single person, I will tell you, says the same thing after every interview. I interviewed 6 women in a prison in Texas who had all murdered their children. And at the end of that interview, every one of them said, "Was that okay? Is that okay? How do we do? Is that okay?" I've interviewed politicians. I interviewed Barack Obama. At the end of Barack Obama's interview, he said, "How was that? Is that good? Is that okay?" George Bush said the same thing. "Is that okay?" Beyonce, and all her Beyonce-ness, after she taught me how to twerk. After teaching me to twerk, she handed me the microphone. She said, "Is that okay? Is that okay?" This is what I started to see, is that it doesn't matter what it is you do, you want to know, was I okay? And beneath the surface of okay is, did you hear me? And not only did you hear me, but did I say anything that mattered to you? Was it okay? Do you see me? Do you hear me? Does what I'm saying mean anything to you? So I started saying, wow, everybody says the same thing. They all want to know, is it okay? It really means, did I get through? Did you hear me? And every one of your arguments, think about this, everything you're arguing about, all your confrontations, all your experiences, arguments are about one thing. You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. And what I'm saying to you must not mean anything to you. Think about that. That's with your kids. That's with the people you work with. That's with your friends. That's in your relationships. So this became so clear to me when I was in the middle of my own lack of validation. So I realized everybody is looking for validation. They want to know, I heard you. I see you. I hear what you're saying. You got through. So this became so poignantly clear when Martha Stewart had come on the show. And she had taught us all how to make a goose. I don't know if you saw that story, that show. And I'd never made a goose before, but I decided, it's Saturday, I'm gonna make a goose for my man. Now, I'm a golf widow. I do not understand. He would love New Zealand, good Lord. Looking at the golf courses, I would never see him. So 7 had gone golfing. And I'm quite satisfied being a golf widow because in the beginning I tried it, you know, like I'm gonna be with my man, I'm gonna play golf. I did that about 2 times. And I said, too much time spent with one ball. Too much time. Too much time to give it a one ball. And also, I mean, 8 hours is not enough. So I'm cooking the goose. It's not easy to find a goose, y'all. You just don't go to your local supermarket and there's a bunch of geese there. So you gotta go to the butcher, you gotta order a goose, special preparation, stuff in the goose. But I'm making the goose because Martha says men love it when you cook a goose. And I think perhaps there will be some post-goose activities. So I'm making the goose. I even got a little apron on, hello. But it starts to get dark outside. You can't see the ball. But he's not home. Didn't have a cell phone. He was the last person on earth to get a cell phone. I didn't. So I don't get a phone call or anything, but you all have been through this, I know. So the first 10 minutes, it's okay. Okay, I just keep basting the goose. It's good. Keep that goose juicy. 20 minutes, still haven't heard nothing. Keep the goose juicy. 40 minutes pass, now I got a real attitude. I don't care if the goose is juicy. 45 minutes, everything's dried up. There will be no goose tonight. He comes walking in, almost an hour late. He's got 2 little paper bags. He picked up some cucumbers and tomatoes, talking about I got something for salad. You know, we grow our own tomatoes here. Why are you? I don't want your tomatoes. And I am furious. I am furious. Because I am Oprah Winfrey cooking a goose all damn day long. I don't have to cook anybody's goose. But I was cooking a goose for you. And you don't have the decency, the common decency, to call and say, I'm late, I won't be there, keep the goose moist for me. You know, I'm furious. And I realize